Hello everyone, it's me, Andrea. You can see me working here on a wood panel. It's actually a, a back from a frame, this glass frames. You have this wood-like, I don't know if it's wood actually, um, panels, and I took them apart and I work on it. So I gessoed it, and now after I put down this lines with a pencil, I work on top of it with modeling paste to get a structure there. And here are three little squares I put down. So after drying, I start to use different, not only different, actually only two different colors. Um, I use this one for the whole page, or the whole panel, but at the end I change the lower part because I wanted to have more contrast. So I left the upper part with a lighter paint or color, and the lower part will be much, much darker. You will see that afterwards. First, I try to get different shades of this yellow and orange paint down. But as I said, it didn't work for me, and I needed more contrast. At the end, I had a vague idea what I wanted to do, but at the end, it's always the same. It develops during the process, and often you change your idea, don't you? You're going with the process, with the flow, and you are doing something completely different. I think, yeah, I start now with the red quinacridone. Quinacridone. Let me have a look. Um, oh no, it's alizarin crimson hue from Golden, and I I quite work a lot on that to get different shades, and this is with the same paint, but I mixed a bit of black into it that it gets darker, and I wanted to get a bit of depth in the middle. I mix it with a bit of white to get it a bit lighter, and I'm going on with that. In between the layers, I always go over this modeling past areas to accentuate them again, or to clean them up, that you can see them, that they're more visible. I actually wanted to do something with these lines, kind of a list type, because I call this wood panel, the finished piece, I call resolution, because I made that about end of the year, and I'm a type of, I never ever make resolutions, because what's the point? You can do that whole year. If you want to do something, go for it. Don't wait for the new year. So I find this resolution thing quite funny. So, but while I was working on it, I went a completely different way. So the lines were there, and I had to work with them. Uh, at the end, I would have been happy to get rid of the lower lines, but they are there noon. They are visible. Can't really remove them. I leave them there and I work with them. So again, I rub the paint off to have them visible again. And then I'm going and try to accentuate the what I'm going over this areas with white paint or with gesso, but then I try to accentuate or to shade these lines, and I use, as you can see, black gelato. you will see me removing it afterwards because I didn't like it. The problem is the golden paint is quite shiny and the gelatos are really, really dull. So it looked a bit, yeah, it looked awful. I didn't like it. Here I put some paint on top of the modeling paste of the raised areas with my finger lightly on top. And this is from Derwent, this from the Inktense set, the outliner. And because of this modeling paste, it was quite a lot of texture on it. I couldn't write on it, so I used tissue paper, write on that, and then glue it on the rectangles. And I write about what I told you before about this resolution. So not really readable for people who don't know what it means. I can read it, as I always do, because that's my personal thoughts, and yeah, I don't really want people to be able to read it. So now you can see me removing the gelato, and after that I started to, what did I use actually? Can't remember. It's a while ago. I always do my voiceover so late. Paint, black paint, simply black paint. Okay. I will get it out here. Oh, it's standing right next to me. So let's have a look. Yeah, black paint. I'll put it up here, then I can see it. Okay. Going on with the shading or the lines in black, and even more, it wasn't very visible, so I went over it with a black Inktense, take it off from the pencil with my water tank brush, and go around the raised areas again. So in here you can see this watch, this Melton, yeah, it's a Melton watch I found somewhere in a magazine, I think, and you could see me trying the ink, the distress ink about the paint. It should match the paint on top of that piece, and it did. Bit of edging, and then I want to have it there so that it looks like it hangs on one of these lines. And this Einklang means it's yeah, it means being balanced, being, yeah, actually balanced, absolutely, being in a balance with everything, with the environment, with yourself, whatever. So a bit of shading around the watch, and I think that's it. I will show you close up, and at the end, as usual, some pictures. So thank you a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Quite quick page or panel, nothing special. And I see you with my next video. So thanks again. Bye bye.